Is that working? Is that going? I'm going to test this. This is the first time I'm going to do like a wireless mic like this. Not a wireless microphone, but you get the point. A microphone on distance, huh? And the camera, microphone's separate from the camera. Everybody on YouTube does that. And I haven't to this point. So, in this video, what I'd like to tell you is for the last 6 months, I don't know, April, I haven't actually hauled a car since the last car I hauled was like January, and that's when I went to Czech Republic after I left my position at Black Mustang Transport. What's up, Basha? He's doing a good job with the company, except not branding it too much, so maybe I'll help him out. So yeah, I went to Europe, and now those things are kind of putting together. I was trying to get an office, and then I went back right before the lockdown happened, and so we got, there was a lot of work I had to do, like management type, setting things up, a lot of things on the phone that me being in a truck car hauling would make it just not, I wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, because car hauling takes so much energy, so much effort. And so the position I had here with Stream since then would allow me to be really flexible and to give what we're doing next with the company, with the Sergethecarhauler asset management firm. What we're doing next, it just helped me the last, this year, these two quarters, maybe almost 3 quarters. Yeah, basically half a year I was building what I think will come together by New Year's, which is like by New Year's we're going to have something pretty cool for you. But to kind of give you a clue of what's going on, it's kind of a little bit more serious approach to YouTube, to social media, to show business. We're going to have, some paid actors, paid editor, paid manager. Katya's been with us all these years. So, I just owe her a lot. She, her and her husband put in a lot of work, and, we never even met face-to-face with Katya, but we built that one website, while on the phone with her, while truck driving. It's making sales. Sergethecarhauler.com is almost put together correctly. A lot of these trucking companies, they're missing online presence. A lot of cool stuff happening, but they're missing the social media part of it. It just kind of went over their heads. And, Mike's got some cool stuff going on here at Stream. But nobody knows about it. Nobody knows. Because these days, if it didn't get on camera, it didn't happen. That's how many cameras we got in the world today. Everything's got to get on camera, otherwise no one's going to believe it. Nobody knows you're around. I mean, they're around, right? Like, here we are. But everybody needs help. Everyone needs, like, that Tai Lopez class. The 67 steps to success. Everybody needs something from that something from .com secrets. They need some kind of online, something on the internet. I mean, the internet's been around. When did Al Gore invent it? He invented it in like, when my mom was born or something. So it's about time to get on the internet, right? Those are jokes, the internet's, who knows when the internet's been really invented, right? But like for me in the 90s, and then we had that .com bust, and then remember when the .com bust happened? Everybody invested in .coms and tried to. I'll tell you a story. Okay, so in the 90s, late 90s, I was in my late teens driving around volunteering at Grace Church, Eden Prairie, just 20-minute drive from here right now, right where I am standing right now. Big mega church, right? I was volunteering in the youth, and the youth center, they just opened up the big building. So the big new building that they have now, before they were on 50th and France, which is now like Calgary Baptist Church or something. 50th and France in Edina, and they sold part of the parking lot, and it's now a big giant apartment for retired people. Anyways, so I was working in the youth center, and they had got these giant TV screens, giant speakers, like all this equipment, and they're like, God blessed us with all this stuff. This was a .com that went bust. And I was like, what do you mean? And they just kept saying that. We got all this stuff for free because people were investing in .com stuff. And they thought they would sell all these products, and they didn't. And so they gave away all the products because they went bankrupt. And some of these big, huge, cool things went to the youth center where I was volunteering at. And so, now, all this time has gone by since the 90s, right? It's like 20 years. I'm like an old fart now. And so what do we got? Same things kind of happening, every time you turn on your phone, wake up and watch your social media, it's Amazon this, Amazon that, Amazon store this, delivered a load to Amazon warehouse. The 90s are back. The 90s are coming back. And I was like, Katya, is this domain name available? She's like, yeah, it is. I was like, buy it. We need it, I was like, yourhealthisyourwealth.com. We bought that domain. I was like, oh my goodness. I can't believe it's available. It's mine now. High five, guys. I do other projects. Trucking is kind of like a stepping stone, car hauling. But, and I will still get back into car hauling personally because I want to touch another guy's Ferrari. I mean, that's the whole point of doing it. Don't do it for the money. Some of you guys, you're like, how much more money can you make? Not much more. You're not going to make much more. It's not going to be worth it. Don't do car hauling because it's more money. Or, everyone says it is more money, and it is. But don't go in it for that more money. Go in it to be a bazillionaire like me, The richest guy on YouTube with the best ideas, with the best actors, with a beautiful W9. Look at these girls, huh? Cover up the Volvo. Don't want to see her. I just paid the last payment on that. Unit 84. So, all jokes aside, we're onto something. The 90s are coming back. I think what's going to happen is we're going to reinvent. The internet's constantly reinventing itself and changing. One day one thing's going on, another day it's TikTok. Now TikTok's going to be gone or something, but now you can hack it to have it still. And all this stuff keeps going on. So you got to be on the internet. You got to have an office that puts you on the internet. A team of people that puts you on the internet. That's what I always knew, and that's why I made the YouTube channel, Sergethecarhauler. That's why I kept, because YouTube is like a big portion of the traffic on the internet, right? I mean, it's like 20% of the internet is YouTube, maybe a little bit more, right? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of, imagine how many people are on the internet. And if 20% of them are on YouTube, maybe that's where we start our dream company, the Car Hauler Company. Maybe it starts with a YouTube video. And that's why I made these videos all along. And even with the 5 other channels that I made before, and I lost the password to like the first one. The videos are still up there. So yeah, things are coming together. As far as like an online office for us, and it started with the video. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's pretty cool. It's profitable. Both cash flow and building assets. When I say cash flow, your monthly income, I think it'll cash flow the entertainment stuff we're going to be doing and the YouTube stuff. I think it'll cash flow by New Year's, but it's building an asset and it's contributing toward the asset management firm that I have kind of started promoting on Serge the Car Hauler, but not really. So if you guys want to be part of that, we could talk more about it in other videos, or I'll tell you a little bit right now what's going on. So if you go to sergethecarhauler.com, in the shopping cart, you can buy stock. It says TCH stock, the Car Hauler Company stock. It's an asset management firm, and I think sooner or later we'll end up having. There's just a few viewers on this channel, but imagine once it gets. Even now we got a lot of power. If each one of you gave me $1, I'd have $200. That's a lot of money. So we could do something with that. We could team up and look at companies to buy. Maybe this one. Maybe there's a lot to stream. Mike has the other company, Optimus. It's very kind of a cool name. It's got some assets. It's got some value. It's got an old DOT number, which is very important. An old number, not a new one. New ones get picked on a lot. So maybe we'll turn that into a Car Hauler Company, because I was like, Mike, you got a lot of things set up here with Stream. You learned a lot. You got a lot of, let's team up. Let's make a Car Hauler Company. And he's like, yeah, I think we could, we do something. I was like, all the research I did and working in the other car hauling companies on the East Coast, I know how to, how should I say, pull a few magic tricks and stick the princess at the top of the castle that they're all guarding. So, just a little friendly competition. That kind of information you can't buy in a day. You can't buy it on the internet. But I showed it to you in all the videos where on the old channel. So information, like the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, Robert Kiyosaki said, work to learn, not don't work for money, work for knowledge. And when I say knowledge, I keep thinking of Tai Lopez now. He just brainwashed us all into using that word in his image. Knowledge, Lamborghini, knowledge. So, that's a pretty good looking W9. Do you guys want it? Should we buy this? Should we buy this W9 Kenworth baby blue paint job just painted? Not just painted, but yeah, it hasn't been on the road since it's been painted. It's been waiting for us to buy it. And then we could save the world with it, We could show off trucking. with girls and knowledge. you know what? And you know, all this negative stuff going on, but this is our time. This is our opportunity to do something. And I was like, Mike, you know, you could really take this to. I was like, Mike, we're 3 handshakes away from Gary. It's a banker in New York, owned the Rolls-Royce dealership where I hauled cars for. I'm connected 1 handshake away from one of you guys. For that to happen, for that meeting to happen, and then Gary could buy this company. Not necessarily. You could bring it to the New York Stock Exchange, is what, like, needs to happen. And whenever I mention my understanding about it, which is very little, it kind of goes past Mike's brain, and I'm like, yeah, it's past my brain too, but not past the 2 brains that are connected to us, and all thanks to hauling a Rolls Royce, you know, and chatting up those guys on the delivery. So, you know, I handed them my business card, and he's like, you know, you're much more than a car hauler, Serge. And I was like, yeah, you know, I want to do cool big things. So, yeah, I don't know where we're going with that, but it starts with a YouTube channel. It starts with us, with a news channel. You know, I mean, even this evil thought comes to mind. You know, let me control the media and the press, and I'll control the masses. So we gotta invest. You know who said that, right? Adolf. So we gotta make a video. You gotta put yourself out there. Someone messaged me the other day. They're like, you know, not to toot my own horn. And you know what? You're supposed to toot your own horn. You're supposed to. Why did God give you a horn? To toot it. Right? I mean, what else do you do than... no one's going to play your own horn for you. So yeah. These are the thoughts of today, and kind of like, what do you call it? Minutes, shareholder minutes, corporation meeting. Some of you have been buying some shares on Sergethecarhauler. Others don't even know. Not Sergethecarhauler, TCH the Car Hauler Company, which is an asset management firm which buys assets. That's it. Being a good steward of everything God's given us. You know, we see a good opportunity. We look at Stream Trust. Hey, that could be a good asset. They have a few things wrong, a lot of things right. Let's put them together with us and connect them to even more right things. And then the market will reward us. You know, the market doesn't care who you are. The market just needs a problem solved. And that's exciting about the American dream that we have here in front of us. And some of you, you know, in this time of like terribleness, it's like such a good opportunity to take advantage of having... Could you imagine an office in Central Europe where you got the most prettiest girls that come there, and you're like, I don't know, like, why hasn't anyone done that? You know, we were working on it this year. So, yeah, the numbers are $1,500 down payment and $500 a month for the office, and then we need to buy equipment. We need to get a bunch of cameras and stuff, and then we could do car hauling news, trucking news. We could do start with that, and then build the other brands that I mentioned. So, and have dispatching. Not the girls dispatching. They don't know much about cars. The girls in Europe, they're like, they don't even know what a Chevy Bel Air is and stuff. They just, anyways, some of them do, maybe. Let me know if you're from Europe and you know what a Chevy Bel Air is and you're a girl. But the ones I talked to didn't. So the next thing to do would be connect the dispatchers that have lost their jobs that I'm still connected to. Connect them, on a business type of connection. So for our company, for our brand. So yeah, if you want to talk more in detail about the, I can't announce everything online right now, but this is kind of the direction we're going toward. I tried to say in this video. So yeah, just contact me on the Facebook or Instagram, Sergethecarhauler, Sergethecarhauler.com. Serge Verlbiff on the Facebook. And if you want to find more details, if you want to participate, be investing in it. Some of you have invested in the in some of these situations, and then I bought back your shares because you wanted the money back at a profit. So, I was like, well, I'll give you a credit card rate. How about that? I'll give you 20%. So we've negotiated deals like that. So if you want to be an investor or something, you want to talk about that kind of stuff, we could do. We could just negotiate. I don't know. We could start a conversation because I think we'll come up with. There'll be a time when we need to buy something, and we need to be ready to be able to buy it. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is, if the internet is part of that, like some of the craziest stuff has happened. And I had this hunch before. I was like, someone out there could be like, I don't know, just in jail. I don't know, in a wheelchair, in something. The only thing they could do is watch these videos. I gotta stand up now because I got a cramp. The only thing they could do is watch these videos, and they may have the fuel units, right? Like Ty Lopez says. Hope you guys know who Ty Lopez is, right? He's like success guru. So somebody out there has fuel units, but we got assets we could buy at a discount with those fuel units and move us further toward our goal of building our American dream and equaling some wealth. So that's what we're building. That's what that Sergethecarhauler song was. And I did an interview on another channel, and I mentioned some of the old companies, and I got a call back from a guy, and he was angry. He's like, why did you talk about us? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, don't ever talk about us on your YouTube. I was like, I don't think I even said anything on your YouTube, on my YouTube, about you guys ever. He's like, yeah, you did. Take that video down right now. It's like, when we got off the phone, I was like, wait a minute. It was the other channel. That wasn't even my channel. I don't even run. I can't take the video. It was a live stream. They asked me questions about my experience, and I told them. There's nothing. I didn't say anything like bad. I just said the things that they're doing incorrect, they can correct. And they'll be a bazillionaire like me too, Yeah. And so I don't know if that makes you angry. It's time to team up, guys, because that's what this channel is all about. Trying to round up all the car haulers and get past all my stutterness and how should I say, my flaws and do the mission that is in front of us, and build the asset management firm, and take some companies that go bankrupt, or like buy equipment at a cheap price, put it all together where it's supposed to go, and solve a need for the marketplace. Right now, car hauling is in such demand, and people call my phone a lot. We need more than one office. I can't take all the calls. And for some reason, they still think, like I refer them to others, but they still think I can solve all the car hauling needs. And I can, and I know who may be able to do that too. So, I guess that's what the Tony Robbins stuff does to you. You look in the mirror and you say, I'm the only guy in the world that can solve all the car hauling needs for the marketplace, and I'm the god of auto transport. Nobody moves cars across land, sea, or sky than through Soviet Russian mafia. Me, you say that to yourself in the mirror 100 times, every day when you wake up. Not 100 times, for 100 days, once a day, and then, put that in your subconscious. Write it down in your journal, as a joke. It's a joke, right? I wrote it on my dream board, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, these people calling me, they really think I could, get their BMW moved from California to, anyone in Southern California right now that can take an X7 BMW to Minneapolis. I need it for a very important guy. He used to rent the Burnsville office from him. So, if you need that, if you can haul that, and you're watching, you got empty space, hit me up right away. I'll connect you, and you can buy me lunch or something, or for giving you the job. I got to put that on the dispatching board. Like last night I told them I'd do it, but I fell asleep, and there was like a tornado here. Tornado warning. Anyways, that's kind of like my update video. I think this is what this is turning out to be. So, just kind of show you what's up. Here, I'll play you some voice messages. You let me know who sounds better. Some of the girls. Okay, this one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how you mean it. Yeah, I understand now. No, we don't have the background made, but today we are going to the store and we will try to find there something and see if it will work out or not. I hope that there will be some, like, the things you said. So, yeah, we will see.
So yeah, she sounds like her English is there, right? So it doesn't sound too bad. And then the other, I can't play the voice memo. It's on this phone, but it's the editor saying she's excited to work, and it's amazing. Just for a few $100s, we could get people that are smarter, intelligent, and like look better, more talented in those fields than we are, and they'd be happy to work. So so right now they're they're shopping for a background. I said, make like a news channel thing, kind of how I do it in the truck, and I make my little Sergethecarhauler thing. So Gary V says core attention at all costs, because attention's the next real estate. So the 90s are coming back, guys. The dot-com boom is coming back, And do you want to be part of it? Do you want to be part of it? You do, don't you? You do. So help me build a system to harness this opportunity. Would you help me, and would you team up? If you would, that would annoy me a lot, man. Some of these girls, they're just so annoying. Like after you talk for like I don't know, a month or so about doing it, and then they're like, I don't want to be on camera. I was like, I told you right away, we're doing a YouTube channel. She's like, I thought I could work in the background. I was like, oh man. Okay, if that's what you want to do, yeah, we'll put you in the background. You'll do the editing stuff or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. Just do what you think you're good at doing and what you want to do and be better at. Let me call the last girl. Told her that I never want to talk to her because I don't think it'll work. Now it may work. You know, this is like how some of my conversations have been in the last few months. It's been mind-blowing. But somehow I'm being able to put it all together. So, yeah, stay tuned. And thanks for the support on this channel. It's really helped me out a lot. I'm still suffering from the heartbreak and pain of the old channel being completely gone. I never saved those videos. They're just gone forever and ever. And yeah, the more support you guys give me on this channel, that kind of heartache goes away a little bit. So thanks for that. Yeah, so painful. I do have that one pre-trip inspection video I did that did really well on YouTube because somebody stole it before the channel got deleted, like a long time before it got deleted. They stole it and put it on their channel. Now I stole it off their channel and we'll put it up. And YouTube may try to flag it because I stole it from the other channel, but it's originally mine. So maybe I'll play that in the next, after this, give you guys, I mean, a lot of people haven't seen it, but it did get a lot of views also. So, you know, we'll do something like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not that, whatever. If you need to learn how to pre-trip inspect a truck, watch the next video. Until next time, I'm Serge the Car Hauler, and what do you think looks better, the W9 or the Volvo? Of course, that W9. The Volvo takes just as much fuel. Can you believe it? I've been getting like 4.5 to the gallon on that thing. Probably shouldn't be going 90 miles an hour.